Imagine this: sirens blare, the ground trembles, the air is thick with tension, and the city you once knew is now a landscape of chaos and uncertainty. News reports paint a grim picture: a natural disaster, a societal collapse, something you never thought you'd face. The images on the screen are surreal, almost like a scene from a movie, but this is your reality now. In these moments, the decision to bug out, to evacuate your home for a safer location, becomes critical. It's a decision that could mean the difference between safety and peril, between life and death. Bugging out isn't about panicking, it's about taking control when the world feels out of control. It's about having a plan, and executing it with precision and calmness, even when everything around you is falling apart. Many believe bugging out is as simple as grabbing a backpack and running. They think it's a spontaneous decision made in the heat of the moment. This is a dangerous misconception. Without proper planning and preparation, bugging out can lead to more harm than good. Bugging out requires careful planning, mental fortitude, and the right gear. It's about knowing what to take, what to leave behind, and how to use the resources at your disposal effectively. It's about facing the unknown with the knowledge and skills to survive. It's about being able to navigate through unfamiliar terrain, find food and water, and protect yourself and your loved ones. This isn't about living in fear, it's about being prepared. It's about having the confidence to face whatever comes your way because you know you've done everything you can to be ready. It's about understanding that while we can't predict the future, we can equip ourselves to face it head on. We can learn the skills, gather the knowledge, and prepare the tools we need to survive. Because when disaster strikes, the choice to bug out could be the difference between life and death. It's a decision that requires clarity of mind and a well-thought-out plan. This guide will equip you with the knowledge to make informed decisions in a crisis. It will teach you how to prepare, what to pack, and how to stay safe during your journey. We'll delve into the essential elements of bugging out, from preemptive planning to navigating the challenges of the journey itself. We'll cover everything from choosing the right gear to developing the mental resilience needed to survive. Remember, survival isn't about luck, it's about preparation meeting opportunity. It's about being ready to take action when the time comes, and having the confidence to know that you can handle whatever comes your way. So take the time to prepare, learn the skills, gather the gear, and make a plan. Because when the time comes, you'll be glad you did. Bugging out matters because your safety and the safety of your loved ones matters. In the following chapters, we'll explore the specifics of bugging out in detail. From understanding the different types of disasters to knowing when to bug out and when to stay put, we'll cover it all. We'll also look at the practical skills you'll need, like first aid, setting up a shelter, and starting a fire. These skills can make all the difference in a survival situation. Communication and navigation are also key. Knowing how to use a radio, signal for help, and navigate with a compass can be life-saving skills. And let's not forget the basics of survival: finding and purifying water and cooking food. These are essential skills that can keep you alive in the most challenging situations. Bugging out is about more than just survival. It's about resilience, adaptability, and the will to overcome. It's about being prepared for the worst while hoping for the best. So, as we embark on this journey together, remember that preparation is the key to survival. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay safe. Because when it comes to bugging out, your life and the lives of those you care about depend on it. The time to prepare for a crisis is not during a crisis. When disaster strikes, emotions run high and clear thinking becomes a challenge. The best way to ensure you and your loved ones stay safe is to plan ahead, meticulously and thoughtfully. It's now, while things are calm and you have the luxury of time, that you should be laying the groundwork for your emergency preparedness. This period of tranquility is your opportunity to think clearly and make informed decisions without the pressure of an imminent threat. Waiting until disaster strikes is a recipe for chaos and regret. In the midst of a crisis, resources become scarce and the ability to make rational decisions diminishes. By planning ahead, you can avoid the panic and confusion that often accompany emergencies. Start by identifying potential threats in your area. This means understanding the specific risks that your community faces, whether they are natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes, or man-made events such as industrial accidents or civil unrest. Natural disasters, economic collapse, civil unrest, understanding the risks allows you to plan effectively. Each type of threat requires a different approach, and knowing what you're up against is the first step in creating a comprehensive emergency plan. Once you've identified potential threats, create a detailed plan. This plan should cover every aspect of your response, from evacuation routes to communication strategies. Think about the specific needs of each family member, including pets, and ensure that your plan addresses these needs. This isn't just about where you'll go, it's about how you'll get there, who you'll contact, and what you'll need along the way. Consider multiple routes and modes of transportation and make sure you have a list of emergency contacts that includes family, friends, and local authorities. Your plan should include a designated meeting point for family members, communication protocols, and backup plans for different scenarios. Establishing a clear meeting point ensures that everyone knows where to go if you get separated, and having communication protocols in place helps you stay in touch during the chaos. Don't forget to consider your finances. In an emergency, access to cash can be critical, especially if electronic payment systems are down. Make sure you have a stash of cash in small denominations, as well as a plan for how you'll manage your finances if the crisis is prolonged. Having a stash of cash, essential supplies, and important documents readily accessible can be crucial. Your emergency kit should include items like water, non-perishable food, medications, and first aid supplies, as well as copies of important documents such as identification, insurance policies, and medical records. Remember, a plan is only as good as its execution. Regularly practicing your emergency plan helps ensure that everyone knows what to do and can act quickly and confidently when the time comes. Conduct drills and review your plan with your family to keep it fresh in everyone's mind. Regularly review and update it, ensuring everyone in your household understands their role. As circumstances change, so too should your plan. Make it a habit to revisit and revise your emergency plan at least once a year, or whenever there are significant changes in your household or community. Don't wait for disaster to strike before you start thinking about survival. The sooner you begin preparing, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever comes your way. Procrastination can be costly, so take action now to safeguard your future. The key to weathering the storm is preparation. By taking the time to plan ahead, you can reduce the impact of a crisis on your life and increase your chances of staying safe and secure. Remember, preparedness is not just about having supplies. It's about having a strategy and the confidence to execute it when it matters most. When crisis hits, panic can be as dangerous as any physical threat. Maintaining a clear head and a positive attitude is essential for making rational decisions and overcoming challenges. Fear is a natural response to danger, but it shouldn't paralyze you. Acknowledge your fear, but don't let it control you. Focus on what you can control: your actions, your attitude, and your response to the situation. Practice mindfulness techniques like deep breathing and visualization to manage stress and anxiety. Visualize yourself successfully navigating the challenges ahead, reinforcing a sense of capability and control. Remember, a crisis will test your limits, both physically and mentally. Developing mental resilience is as crucial as packing the right gear. Believe in your ability to adapt, overcome, and survive. Your mindset can be your most powerful tool in a crisis. Charting your escape. Mastering multiple routes. Don't rely on a single escape route, always have alternatives. Disasters can render roads impassable and familiar paths treacherous. Study maps, identify potential obstacles, and plan for various scenarios. Consider different modes of transportation. Could you walk, cycle, or use a boat if necessary? Familiarize yourself with back roads and less traveled paths. These routes may be slower but could be safer and less congested during an evacuation. Practice navigating your chosen routes even if it means taking a weekend hike or bike ride. Knowing the terrain and potential challenges firsthand is invaluable. Remember, flexibility is key. Be prepared to adapt your route based on unforeseen circumstances. The ability to think on your feet and adjust your plans could be crucial for reaching safety. Gear up for survival, choosing and using your tools. In this chapter, we'll delve into the essentials of selecting and effectively using your survival tools. Packing the right gear can be the difference between discomfort and danger in a bug-out situation. It's not just about having the tools, but knowing how to use them efficiently. Avoid the temptation to overpack. Carrying too much can slow you down and exhaust you quickly. Instead, focus on the essentials. Choose multifunctional items that are lightweight and durable. A sturdy backpack, a reliable water filter, a first aid kit, and a fire starter are just a few essentials. These items should be compact yet effective. A fire starter is crucial for warmth, cooking, and signaling for help. Make sure you practice using it in various conditions. Don't forget about navigation tools like a compass and map. GPS devices are great, but they can fail. A compass and map are reliable and don't require batteries, as well as a weather-appropriate shelter and sleeping bag. Your shelter should be easy to set up and provide adequate protection from the elements. Practice using your gear before you need it. Familiarity with your tools can save precious time and reduce stress in an emergency. Knowing how to set up your shelter, operate your water filter, and navigate with a compass under pressure is crucial. These skills can make a significant difference in your survival. Navigation is not just about finding your way, it's about making informed decisions to avoid dangerous areas and find resources. Familiarity breeds confidence and efficiency, both of which are essential in a survival situation. The more you practice, the more second nature these tasks will become. Efficiency in setting up camp and using your tools can conserve energy and keep you focused on other critical tasks. Remember, your gear is your lifeline. Each item should have a purpose and be reliable under various conditions. Choose wisely, pack light, and know how to use everything you carry. The right gear, combined with the right knowledge, can make all the difference. In summary, the key to survival is preparation. Equip yourself with the right tools, practice using them, and stay confident in your abilities. Your life may depend on it.